in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Say, who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet each day.
Hi boys and girls, welcome to Turn the Page Tuesdays. So now that it's almost time for bed, make sure that you take care of all of those bedtime routines. Parents, now's the time to pause your device for the children to be able to go ahead and do that. Hi boys and girls, so today I am here with Ken Yoder of Yoders Custom Cuts and Grill, and they are located in the market on Limestone Road. Thank you.
10, yep.
Yeah, we are going to learn all about beef and fish and chicken and all sorts of good stuff. So we can't wait to talk to Ken about what he does and hear a great book about meat.
I started cleaning up. I was 14 years old, and I went in the store. I thought maybe I would stock shelves. So I asked if they needed any help, and they said right now we need someone to clean the meat department for an hour, hour and a half a night. So we did that, and then they would give me different jobs like cutting up chicken, making sausage, boning out pork, and so it just gradually worked into it. So this is my 51st year
Wow.
of working with.
So basically you're self-taught on how to do a lot of this.
And I've had people that have helped show me different things.
Okay.
You know, I was an apprentice and then a meat cutter, and I worked in supermarkets for 35 years.
Wow.
Kind foods.
Okay. And do you have to know how to read to do
Yes, that
do your job?
Really helps.
Mhm.
Know how to read. It's just very basic, because unless you can read what the item is, you wouldn't be able to talk about it or even know where that item would be in the case.
And you also talked to me about the importance of handwriting or penmanship,
Yes.
and making sure that everything is legible, which means able to be read. And so, talk to me a little bit about that.
Yes, that if the customer cannot read what is on there, they won't know what they have in the freezer, and it could get passed over. But it's good to be able to give a nice, neat package, and then the customer knows what they have. We're going to take a ribeye, and we will cut this into steaks, and we do varying thicknesses. At Christmas time, this is what they call prime rib, only it would have a bone underneath, and that's my favorite meal in the whole Brazilian term for the rump. They want to get the steer going, they poke them in the pecan. Okay, so this is excess fat we just throw in there. And this is a steel. This helps to sharpen the knife. And so we start at the back handle and go to the tip. But if you do it the wrong way, it will make it more dull. And this is what they call a boning knife for smaller cuts. And this is what they call a steak knife, which is be good for cutting steaks and so on. So, and this one I sharpen this way. Okay, and then this, we will display this. And this is good to smoke.
What does it mean to smoke something versus grill it?
It's a low heat with smoke coming off of the wood chips,
okay,
and so on. Gives a good flavor, the smoky flavor. You want to leave some of the fat, but not too much.
And you said most of the meats come locally?
So, yes, pork would be locally grown. The Hatfield packing. A lot of local farmers grow hogs for Hatfield.
Okay.
And when you eat ham is actually smoked pork.
Ah.
And took me a while to realize that, hey, it's the same animal, just smoked. Okay, so what we do here, black paper. And this is called the picana. Jordy, can you bring me a tag for picana? He has to know how to read to find me that tag that says picana. Okay, this is a picana. Picana steak. We plant that in there. And this is the side the customer will see out here. It's a ribeye. So we have to let the purge out of here. We don't cut too deep. But we will drain this in the sink. A lot of that trash. Okay, so this is your ribeye. I usually like to take a little bit of the bone off here. Okay, and then square both ends off. And this would be the other end for steak kebabs. And then we do something called the graduate. And the graduate is a nice thick steak that we first started cutting about 4 years ago for graduating seniors. So this, we consider that a graduate.
Wow, that is huge. What's your most expensive cut of meat?
Filet mignon.
Filet.
Yes. So now I'm done with the big knife and the smaller knife. We gotta trim.
What is the white stuff right there?
That's fat.
That's fat. Okay. Okay.
So then we put it on there, and we have a cutter. Cut that out.
And you talked about marbling. What does that mean?
Okay, it's marbling is the fat and also the little fine flecks. When you cook it, it's going to be 100% flavor. A little white marble. Now these are ribeyes. We'll put them out, and then.
So you have to know a lot of math too, because you have to be able to weigh your meats in order to know how much to charge someone.
Right, exactly. All right, there's a tray of graduates.
Wow.
So they're ready to go.
That's amazing.
Or you have a graduate pin for me, please? One you're looking for. There's a graduate. All right. Okay, so today we're going to read a little story about meat and beans, the new food guide pyramid. Food is fuel for your body. Your body needs a mix of healthy foods every day. You can use the food guide pyramid to help you choose which healthy foods to eat. And this is the food guide pyramid. Grains, vegetables, fruits, oils, milk, and then meat and beans. Each color stripe stands for a food group. Purple stripe stands for the meat and beans group. Fish is in the meat and beans group also. Fish, almonds are in the meat and beans group. Foods in the meat and beans group have protein. Protein builds strong muscles and bones. See those muscles? Meat and beans have iron. Iron gives you energy. This is a fillet. Looks like a fillet there. It's best to eat lean meat. Lean meat is the meat that is low in fat. Meat fried in oil has a lot of fat. Too much fat is not good for you. Beans have very little fat. And one or two. Kids should eat 1 or 2 servings from the meat and beans group each day. 1 serving is about the size of your hand. Eat a healthy mix of foods every day. How much should a kid eat each day? Vegetables, 2.5 cups. Meat and beans, 1 to 2 servings. Grains, 6 servings of grains. Oils, 5 teaspoons. Milk, yogurt, and cheese, 3 cups. And fruits, 1.5 cups. Some days you may have more, some days you may have less.
You can get closer. Is there anything else you need to say?
I hope you enjoyed that book by our special guest. Now it's time for bed. Good night, everyone. We'll see you in the morning.